welcome to the Mullingar Equestrian Centre. It's the final day of the international show here, and we are here for the feature class of the day, the Horseware TRM Premier Series. We've 46 entries, and no doubt it's going to be an afternoon full of competition. Robert, congratulations. It's been a fantastic weekend here so far.
Yeah, we're very fortunate there. The weather gods have smiled on us here. We're after putting thousands of horses through since last Friday morning there, and it's a huge atmosphere, a huge buzz, and it's great satisfaction as a show director there to kind of get to this stage. It's our 7th year as an international, and each year it's kind of grown and grown, and it's with the support of the riders and our sponsors. You know, without those two, we couldn't make this happen. And I think if you look around us there's a great buzz, great atmosphere, and it's not just show jumping, there's loads of things happening there, from dog high jump show jumping to alpacas to kids and bumper cars and food stalls, music, so the whole thing is just kind of, it's great fun.
TRM, in association with Horseware, sponsor both the National Grand Prix and the Premier Series, but we're also involved as a local sponsor of the 1.25 metre class here in Mullingar.
We have some of the best talent in the world here. You must love the sport yourself, though.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. You know, I've been going to the RDS, the Aga Khan Trophy, since I was 4 years of age. You know, the great army riders that were there at that time, and I love the sport.
It's super to see, and long may the relationship last. You must be delighted also to have the backing as well, the support of Horseware, another Irish company.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, Horseware is a premium brand, TRM is a premium brand. We're non-competing, so to come together to support the National Grand Prix and the Premier Series, it's a natural fit.
Well, listen, I'll let you get back to enjoying the show jumping, Rael. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you indeed.
Well, 23,500 euros on offer here today, some 8,000 going to the winner. Let's have a look at this start list. Edward Butler there, he'd won the first to go, riding Cornet Sun. Vinnie Byrne, he's an Irishman, made the trip up from Kilkenny, riding Hannibal Van Overs Z. At number 16 will be Joan Green, riding Biscaya Devasum. She was always one to watch if she gets in against the clock. Tom Slattery, he's a man we haven't seen out in a while, riding Paddington 82. Last week's winner, number 31 there, Kenneth Graham, riding Lyrical. Great to see how he gets on this week. And the last one to go in the first round will be Angela Piercy, riding Zoizo at number 46. One to see taken on the track, we have Peter Maloney riding Rabanel Tame. This one owned by Patrick Duggan. It's an 8-year-old mare. This is one of the trickier lines here. There's a few options down to this. Some of the riders going up it in 7, some in 8. The ground a bit sticky, a bit holding. They've had some heavy rain the past few days, but the Fagan family have done a lot to keep it in good order. Nicely down to that line from the water jump up to the double. Now right-handed across the hill. Forward stride pattern to the wall. Makes that look easy. Some of the riders will be winning ride. Some will be running tight around the turn. Good shot over the water tray. Downhill now. Getting the horses back in the hocks. Now up the hill. Little rattle on the back pole. It stays in the cups. Just a couple of fences, a whole bit deep under that parallel. Coming across the combination. This is quite long on there. Good going through. Oh, the last part of the combination on the floor. The second last fence from home was on the ground. Coming in carrying 4. Clear the last. 4 faults for Peter Maloney. Vincent Byrne now riding Hannibal Van Overs Z. This combination had 5 faults in the first round at last week, so they never got into the jump off. So they'll be keen to get clear here and show what they can do. Good push up to the water. Plenty of height. Steady back into the double. Big jump out. towards the spectators. Great to see so many spectators here at this show. The last of the traditional county shows. Super over the wall. Right-handed down the hill. Tight around the parallel. Well measured to the triple bar. A little steady up coming downhill now to this 2014 plank. Anthony always looking ahead for the next jump. Pushing up the hill. Again, another chip at the back bar there. That might well be causing some problems later on in the day for some riders. Now, 2 questions from home. First one, the combination. Tidy in. Nicely out. Downhill to the last. And he's clear. Now over to Amy, who catches Vincent fresh from his round in the main ring.
Vincent, you must be happy with that performance.
Delighted, yeah. It's a big step up for this horse. He's a 9-year-old stallion. He hasn't much mileage at this level. Have him now for probably about 14 or 15 months. And last year we concentrated on producing him to the National Grand Prix, and which he was placed in maybe 5 of those. And so this is a big step up for him. Delighted that he was clear today.
And you've had a good weekend with him so far anyway, before now.
Great, yeah. I jumped him in the big class of the internationals the first day, and he was 4th. He jumped double clear, and I left him off yesterday, and I wanted to jump him in the Grand Prix today.
And when you walked the course, did you think it would suit him?
Yeah, I suppose, you know, he asks a lot of questions. The horse have to concentrate all the way around, and for a young horse that's often more difficult. You know, you have up and down the hills where they have to open up and canter forward, and then, you know, listen to you and collect going down the hill. And even the combination finishing up there underneath the judge's box is quite close to it. It takes a bit of concentration, and I'm delighted that he actually done that, so he's shown a bit of maturity now.
Well, plenty of concentration needed at this track today. Some serious questions being asked. Damien Griffin now riding Pamela Donaghy's Tabby, this one by Captain Clover. Let's see what he does down this line. That's 8 if they drop down the hill slightly, or 7 if they take a straight. Goes there in the 7. High in the water tray, sets the horse up and pushes forward to it. Not too exuberant to jump over it. Makes his task a little easier getting through this double. The ground is causing some problems for some of the riders. It is a bit holding so far. Damien not having a problem with it. Nice clean flying change around the corner. You see the course designer has the time. Will be tight enough, so the riders have to keep a bit of pressure on. They don't have the luxury. A little rattle at the plank when you got away with it. They don't have the luxury for keeping the horses steady and waiting. Push up the hill, a chip and a rattle at that one. That's been getting a lot of hits, that jump today. So far, it hasn't fallen all too often. Now, last line to go. Combination. Clean in. Middle part clear. Last part clear. Down the hill now. Is he going to go clear into the jump off? And he is.
Clear, well done there.
Gerard Clark now riding the stallion Wood Prince. This one by Eco Sun. This one that's new to the Premier Series. He's had a few successes more recently there at Ravensdale at the 1m40 Grand Prix. Some results at the Spring Tour, which is jumping 1m35s early in the year. Gerard, a hard-working man. I guess the job's done. A little hesitation at the water, but the well-timed tap of the stick on the shoulder gets Wood Prince out and over. Works hard to get through the double. Taking a moment to set the horse up for the next line. Good push forward to the parallel, 4-5 down to the wall. Just working hard down the bridle to get the horse back off the wall a bit. Certainly some questions going on here. The course designer has some really good questions. Downhill, see the horse gaining momentum and pace down to the planks. Now, push up the hill to the parallel. So far, so good for Gerard and the stallion. Again, getting him back for the parallel. Combination. Good over A, good into B. Gerard practically picked him up over the B section. Last fence to go. If he gets into the clock, he's a demon against the clock when he gets there. And clear the last. Into the jump off he will go. Now over to Amy to see what Jared thought of that round with Woodprince.
You've just gone, you were one of the early clears in the Premier Series behind us for the second leg. How did the course ride?
Road grand, it's a bit sticky in places, but he hasn't got it as big as normal, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay. You fancy your chances for the jump off?
I hope so. The horse is very fast, he's careful. He's just coming off the back of a win in Ravensdale last week, so fingers crossed.
Well, best of luck, Jared. No doubt you'll give it a lash.
Yeah, we'll try.